Hey you guys, how are you doing this morning? I'm cold. Is this dryer over here too loud? Hey y'all. So what like sucks is like, even though thank God I'm having like a really good day visually, like I don't need my glasses today, I still like look cute in them and I need them. How are you guys doing this morning? What I am doing right now is getting ready for my work day, and I actually just got done editing a video for you guys. So technically you can't do like a spoiler because there's no way I can like explain to you what you're gonna see. But do you guys want to just wait and see what the video is gonna be about, or do you want me to tell you now? Give me a 1 if you want me to tell you what the video that's coming is gonna be about, and give me a 2 if you just want to wait. You're waiting for the snow. Oh. 1, 1, 2. Like every time I think one number is winning, the other one starts to win. 2. It looks like most of y'all want to wait. 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1s are winning right now. And remember, if you're just coming in, we're voting 1 if you want me to tell you what the video is going to be about that's uploading right now, and 2 if you want to wait. 1. Okay, 1s are winning. 1s? Yeah? Okay. Oh, 1s. Okay, so this video is going to be how to take down a sew-in after, I want to say it was 4 months, because we put the weave in January, Lord Jesus, September 21st. We put the weave in September 21st, 2018, that just passed. And then we just took it out yesterday, and yesterday was the 11th. So from September 21st to January 11th, she had the weave in, and then the video is going to be me taking that down and what it entails of. 2. Well, 2, sorry, babe. Just spilled the beans. Like, it's too late now. The voting's over for who wants to know and who doesn't want to know, because I just told, so it's too late. But I do want to show you guys something. I can't do a big, huge reveal, but I have a hey from Oklahoma. My brother lives in Oklahoma. So ever since because I stopped my own product line, it gives me the ability to do promotion for all of these other bunch of companies that have been reaching out to me. So I'm gonna start doing a lot more reviews just to give you guys different things that you can do instead of my product line, because I'm not just leaving y'all high and dry. Like, I'm gonna tell you where to get stuff from. I'm gonna give you like discount codes and all of that stuff. So like, I'm not just leaving everybody hanging, bro. Ew. Illinois. And like I said, once none of my books are closed. Like, I have so much, to new clients and my product line is shut down, I just have so much more flexibility to get stuff done. So I mean, I'm done unpacking as it pertains to like our clothes, but our vlogs officially start next weekend, and we're gonna be going shopping for like tables and stuff like that, and like furniture. And I mean, we already have furniture, but I want to like add pieces, and I think I may sell some stuff and like buy all new stuff. I don't know, but I'm gonna vlog all of that stuff. But anywho, let's do a quick Q&A this morning. But before we start this Q&A, Oh, somebody's laughing. Before we start this Q&A, I need you guys to remember that I am at work and I'm like, you see this? I'm putting these brushes up and I'm getting this stuff together. So we're like having a conversation as I get ready to work. So I want nobody grab kids on here like, oh my gosh, she stinks. She not answering people. Like, I'm gonna answer as we go along. But if you guys always write me saying like, oh, Sam, we want to do like more question and answer videos and stuff like that. So we're gonna do like a morning Q&A where we talk while I get ready for my clients. So ask away, girl. Which one, no, girl? Oh my God, you're very pretty up close. Oh, stop it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm ghetto. This isn't really strawberry water. This was, I mean, now it is, but this was strawberry acai with lemonade instead of water, but I ran out and they put too much ice in here, so now we have strawberry water. Good afternoon from Detroit. Hey girl, you from home? What up though? Oh, from the Dominican Republic. Hey. Your round brushes make mine look so skimpy. What does yours look like? But okay, because you have like little round brushes and then you have bigger round brushes. And what's funny, you can actually use this little round brush. Sometimes like my clients that have like extremely thick hair, I use this round brush for their hair, not even this one. Sometimes. This looks really weird, me holding them like this. Need to pull attention, yes. What is my favorite part of doing hair? My favorite, I'm about to move this camera over here, so. But my favorite part of doing hair has to be like, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make sure my phone don't fall because I just got this phone and I got my outer box shit. Okay. My favorite part of doing hair has to be like the transformation, and not transformation in the sense of, because a lot of times when people say they love like the transformation portion of doing hair, they mean it from a sense of like maybe they client look dusty before and now they cute. That's not what I mean. I don't ever think my clients look dusty. I like the transformation process because as Black women, we are put in this, for whatever reason, we always watch women walk into my room with this mind frame of like, okay, I have this picture. I know my hair will never look like this. I know my hair will never get this long, but I like it. And I love just, I don't say like, girl, I'm gonna make you cute, girl. I can do that, girl. We're gonna do that, girl. I don't do any of that. I just say, okay, and I let them sit down. But in my mind, I'm like, I can pull this shit off. Like, I can pull it off. And like just challenging myself to create something that my client never thought that she can do. Or give my client a look that she didn't think that she could have. Because most of the time, like, people don't understand like how much the energy that they let off affects the way that they look, and the way that they think about themselves, and the way that they feel about themselves projects the energy that they let off and the things that they create in their life. So I feel like when I help a woman change the way that she looks at herself, then I can kind of change the way that her energy flows out. So I don't know, that may sound extra, but that's what I like most about doing hair. You're welcome. Hey, I try to watch every day on the other side of the mountain. Oh, that is a long drive. I would pass out. I don't know why I don't like road trip. Does working and balancing family ever become overwhelming or something? No, because my husband is my business partner, my business consultant, my best friend. When me and my husband started dating, I was in cosmetology school. So when we got together, it wasn't just like, oh, like he fine, oh, he want to hit this. Oh, it wasn't like that. Like, he was like my friend first. And he I used to talk to him about this, like, not this place, because I'm not at like my ultimate goal or yet, but almost there. And I used to talk, me and him used to talk about this. We used to talk about getting to this place, and we sat down and got a game plan together, and we knew what it would take for me to get here, for him to get to the place that he's at in his career, where he's going in his career. We knew what it would take of us. So before we even start having children, we set this plan in motion. So it's not hard to balance it, because it wasn't like something that happened like whoop all of a sudden. No, like, I've been working at it for 11 years. Like, when I say I've been working at it for 11 years, that's what I mean. Like, I've been working at this for 11 years. This has been like, this portion of my life is a manifestation of something that I've been working at since I was 18. So I didn't just wake up one day like, oh, nigga, I think I want to do some hair. Like, it didn't work like that. So that's what I mean when I tell people, like, you have to work for the things that you really, really want. Like, you have to work for them. Like, nothing's just gonna come to you. And I'm saying that because I worked for what I have. Yep. And now it's like being married to a mental patient. Oh, well, sorry, that you the mental patient, or your husband the mental patient? Okay, I was just trying to be all like lovey-dovey. You said your husband a mental patient. What is my ultimate goal? My ultimate goal is to have an immeasurable amount of happiness that cannot be persuaded or moved by any situation or person, place, or thing. That is my ultimate goal. Most people's goal is like, oh, I want to be a millionaire. I want to have like a Rolls Royce, and I want a 10-bedroom house, and I want all this stuff. Because listen, like, I used to say, one of my affirmations was, I want to make $10,000 a month. I want to make $10,000 a month. Every month, I want to make $10,000, and I want it to be passive income. Passive income means, like, basically is something that you can create. Like YouTube is passive income, because you can make a video today, and that video will keep circulating in assets. You could be making money off of a video that you made 7 years ago, because that's how it works. Or like ebooks, or I don't know, just self-help, or what, like, it is. There's so many different types of passive income that you can get, but passive income is the thing where you can live in complete and total peace. And I make money, but money is not my ultimate goal, because I remember I used to write down my affirmations every day, like, oh my God, I want to make $10,000 a day. I make $10,000 a day. Money comes to me easily and effortlessly. Another affirmation was like, every time, money's like a river. Every time it goes out, it comes back to me like effortlessly. But when I got my first $10,000, and then it started coming in repetitively every month, just like I asked God to, it's not enough. It's not. It's not enough. That's why, as much money as my product line was making me, and that's not where the $10,000 a month came from. But as much money as my product line was making me, it wasn't giving me happiness. And my ultimate goal is to have an unlimited supply of happiness and wealth that I can pass to my children. That is my ultimate goal, not to have millions of dollars, because the highest percentage of suicides are with rich people. not with poor people, it's with rich people. So money is not enough. That is not my ultimate goal. And that's why whenever I, like in my ebooks, I tell everybody, like, do the work. Do the work first. Master your craft, have a passion of something that you like, and be a person of value. Create something valuable, be a person that people want to see in the morning. Like a person that, like, for example, it's this man here on YouTube. His name is Jake Ducey, and it's a part of my morning routine to watch his videos. He is a person of value to me. So every morning when I wake up, I'm like counting on, because he has a repetitive cycle. He uploads every morning. So every morning when I go outside, he has a new video. He's a person of value. My ultimate goal is to be a person of value. So hope that makes sense. Hello from India. I'm like going back and reading you guys' comments. I'm sorry. All of you sent the email about your order. The last 3,000 orders go out. Well, some of them went out yesterday. Some went out Thursday, yesterday, today, Monday, and Friday, and that is it. So they're on their way out. How many children do I have? I have 2. And all I want is them 2. I have no more kids. My uterus is closed. What has contributed to my daughter's hair growth? Her mommy does hair. One day, can you demonstrate how you do a self-trim? No, because, okay, you guys, I don't trim my own hair. I don't even cut my own hair, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist for the last 11 years. I do not recommend trimming your own hair. Like, I just don't. And a lot of people think that if a hairstylist says, like, oh, I don't recommend you trimming your own hair, is because I want you guys to give me money. That's not it. This is not my primary source of income. It's not even my number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like, I do hair because I love it. I don't, like, it's not smart for you to trim your own hair. Like, the angles, like, like, don't trim your own hair. Like, I don't even trim my own hair, and then I don't have any hair, so it'd be hard for me to teach you how to trim your own hair. But I don't cut my own hair, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I've been a licensed cosmetologist for 11 years, and I don't cut my own hair. That's like, just Supercuts charges like $10 to get your hair trimmed. Like, blow dry it yourself, straighten it yourself, and go pay somebody $10 to trim your hair. Like, you're awesome. May God continue to bless you. Thank you. Not that 55 is old, but you do care and still be on. Sure, you're 55. Wait. Not that 55 is old, but do you care to still be doing hair professionally? Girl, hell no. I'm not doing hair when I'm 55. No. Like, and I know, wait, to be honest, I really bless you with amazing talent. Thank you. Okay. I know this is gonna sound messed up, and I'm gonna get back to the last couple questions in a second. But, like, this is about to sound so messed up, especially if it's somebody in here that is in their 50s that's been, like, I'm not saying anything negative about anybody. I'm not saying anything bad about anybody. Any woman that's been doing this for 30, 40 years, like, I take my hat off to you. Like, you, like, girl. But there are the point of you working for yourself or building a business is so you can do something, make a life for yourself, create income for yourself that is constant, that is comfortable for you, and you build a life for yourself. And the more you work, the more money you accumulate, the more money you accumulate, the more things you go through, the more you begin to learn. You begin to reposition yourself. Like, you try things like, oh, that didn't work, I'm gonna do this. And then you grow and you build. Like carpal tunnel, all of those different things. Like, I will not do this for another 20 years. I've been doing it for 11 years. I cannot imagine doing this for another 11 years. I couldn't imagine. No, I will not be 50 years old. The last place that I just moved from, well, not the last studio I was at, a studio that I was at, it was 2 women there. One of them was like 56. The other one was 62 years old. And the 62-year-old was the one that motivated me and bothered me the most. Because she was 62 years old, still getting stood up by people. She was going to pick up her clients. And then after she picked them up, she was taking them to the beauty supply store so they can get hair for their weaves and stuff. Hell no. I will not be doing this when I'm 50. By the time I'm 50, I will be a millionaire and I will have like a bedazzled jet wanting French toast. Oh, girl, let's go to French and get some French toast, girl. That's what I'm going to be doing in my 50s. Hell no. I will not be still getting stood up, being a doormat, being disrespected in my 50s. Hell no. Sorry, girl. Ooh, ooh. That just spoke a nerve. Ooh, in my spirit, girl. Ooh, that is literally my worst nightmare. My worst nightmare is to be still standing behind a chair when I'm in my 50s. This is my worst nightmare. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, but, and then I just want y'all to, do I use makeup? No, not really. I love you more. And then, okay, because somebody had commented and was like, oh, they never experienced racism until they moved to Vegas and was a cosmetology school, because at the cosmetology schools, they didn't teach them about black hair. Listen, like, you cannot walk into a place where everybody is predominantly white and then expect for them to know how to do your hair. Like, because a lot of places that's predominantly black don't know how to do white hair. So I'm just trying to figure out, how does that constitute as racism? Great Clips, you guys have never seen a commercial of Great Clips, Supercuts, or anybody like that promoting a commercial where they do black hair. Never. You've never seen that, and you never will, because they're not for us. They're not for us. They can cut their hair wet. They don't need a blow dry. They don't need none of that stuff. They can come in, they can use a spray bottle, clip, real quick, 10-15 minutes tops, and be good. But that's what they're trying to do. They're not trying to give you the type of proficiency that you need for your hair. So yes, you can go to Great Clips. Will you have an amazing haircut? Absolutely not. It was $10. So at 50 Lil Sim will be doing her hair. I'm not gonna let my daughter do hair, you guys. My daughter will not be a hairstylist. Why do white stylists color hair with foil? It's white white hairstylists. Caucasian women are not the only women that color hair with foil. You are supposed to color hair with foil. I have, if you watch any of my color videos, like if I do highlights, you use foil. It's not like a white thing. Like, Lord, I don't feel like digging in that. I'm sorry, I don't feel like digging through that, y'all. But you don't have to be a white person to use foil. The reason you use foils just separates your hair. So if you get highlights, you want some of the hair light and you want some of the hair dark. So if you don't want the hair that's being lightened to get darker, then you put a foil on it to keep it from touching the other hair. It's not. And that's why I do so much educational stuff here on my channel, because like, we really think that the hair industry is broken up by race, and it's not. Like, there's no difference between, like, white hairstylists are not, Caucasian women are not the only women. Caucasian women are not the only women that use foils whenever they color hair, you guys. No. But no. You don't have to. Sorry, y'all. My phone about to die, so it's going to look like that, y'all. So, unless y'all want to end it right now, then. Foil is used to hold heat and to separate. Yes, thank you. You're natural, so you use them for a quick cut. I'm just being honest, like, and I'm not just saying this because I want you to come to me because my books are closed. That is literally the worst thing you can ever do to your hair. Going to, like, and I'm not saying anything bad, but you just have to understand what you just said. Like, you natural, so you go to somebody who has no clue whatsoever on what to do with your hair, and then you expect for your hair to be healthy. Let me tell you about, like, oh, I'm gonna get some grief for this, but it's the truth. Y'all brought it up. When you go to a hairstylist that works at Supercuts, and I'm telling you what I know about 5 or 6 girls that work at Supercuts personally. Like, I went to cosmetology school with them. We went to cosmetology school together. The girls that work at Supercuts are girls who stepped out and they tried to do the independent contractor thing. It didn't work out, and they just went in and they learned how to cut the Supercuts way. When you go in to learn how to cut with Supercuts, when they go in for their training, they learn how to give you a fast haircut to get you out. It's about time, not proficiency. That's how they were trained. It is a business. That's why it's called Supercuts. Super. They get you out super fast. That's why it's called Supercuts. They are not trained to cut your hair properly. And peep this. This is what happens. When you walk in there with your natural hair, when you walk in, they're like, they see you come through the door and they like, oh my God, like, who's going to take her? And then they all go in the back because they're nervous. They don't know how to do your hair. There's nobody in there that looks like you. And even if there is someone that looks like you, there's only a certain type of black woman that's going to work at Supercuts. Like, you guys, like, you have to know what you're doing with your hair. You have to pay attention to your hair. You're not just gonna go to any old little doctor like, oh, he cheap, he gonna get me out of there fast. No, that's your body. Like, your hair is a part of your body. Come on, y'all. Thank you. Will you do birthday videos on your other channel? What do you mean birthday videos? The motivational speaker I watch every day. Well, actually, I watch a lot. But my favorite one, Jake Ducey. And okay, wait, before I tell you who they are, I'm a very spiritual person, but I am not a religious person. I'm not Christian. Do I believe in God? Absolutely. But I don't believe in the formation that religion has put him in. So anyway, so Jake Ducey is one that I watch a lot. It's another one. He's a reverend, but more like a, I don't know how to explain it, but his Reverend Ike. He's here on Instagram, I mean on YouTube, and like a couple other people, but Jake Ducey is the one I for sure watch every morning. No problem. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to get this camera angle set up together because my phone's about to die. And like, once you got it on vertical, you can't change it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I just had to check the time and see how much time we got. Do you watch Ty Lopez? No. Yeah. The round brush is definitely something you need practice with, you guys. And like I said, I'm never like, oh no, I'm not gonna tell you that, like, oh, because I don't want you to know the business. But it's like, I can share like my techniques and things of that nature, but this is stuff that I've been working at for 11 years. So you're not going to necessarily pick up on it and be able to do it as good as I do it from watching one video of it. And it took me 11 years to perfect it. So, oh, you watch me every day. Thank you. What's your thought on going to cosmetology school? What do you mean? What is my thought on going to cosmetology school? I'm new to your channel, but I never see you do relaxed hairstyling it, etc. Why? You don't see it because you haven't looked for it, because I have quite a few relaxer videos on my channel. You just have to look through them. And if I don't do a relaxer, when I'm in here, I'm filming my clients. So if you don't see relaxers, it's because people aren't booking relaxers. So if you don't see it, that's why. What do I think about going to a cosmetology school for cuts? Oh, okay, so this is the thing. When you go to a cosmetology school, you're going to a school. So understand that if you go to a cosmetology school, you're going to a school and they could possibly mess up your hair because they're learning on your head. Like if you, okay, I'm going to show you what you do when you go to a cosmetology school. When you go into a cosmetology school, you walk in before you get out your car, and when you go up there, before they call you to your chair, you a regular person, right? But when you sit down in a chair at a cosmetology school, you go from a regular person to this. When you go to a cosmetology school, you are now a mannequin. Understand that. You're walking into a cosmetology school. They're not licensed yet. When they're on the floor and you sit in a cosmetology student's chair, you go from a regular person to a mannequin, okay? So, like, I've had people sit in my chair like, oh my God, I went to this cosmetology school and this girl was so whack. She messed my hair up. She was not whack. She was learning. You went from a regular person to a mannequin. So when you guys go to cosmetology schools to get haircuts, when you guys go to quick places like Supercuts and Great Clips, don't like complain about the techniques of the students. They're learning. They're in school. Like when you were in school for whatever your profession is, when you took your test, you didn't ace every one of your tests. Some of your tests you failed. Some of your tests when you were in cosmetology school, and when you were in cosmetology school, some of your schools, like let's say you're in accounting, you failed at least one of your tests. Even if you didn't fail it, you got a bad grade. You didn't get A+ on all your tests, and if you did, good for you. But when you were in school to learn. How did you learn? From your mistakes, especially if you have a trade. So when you walk into a cosmetology school for a haircut, no, you go from a regular person to a mannequin. You're a mannequin now. You are a mannequin. It's not, hi, my name is Sin. No, it's not. When I sit down, my name is Manica Bria. Now, your name is Manica Labria. So, Mannequin Labria is your name when you go to a cosmetology school. The products you are going to be showing, are they comparable to the products that you are selling? Yes. And if you are new to my channel and this is the very first time you have ever watched me, or if this is your first time catching me on live, then give me a 2, please, really quick. If you are new to my channel and you don't know anything about my character, or if this is your very first time watching me on live, give me a 2. Hurry up, you guys. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm about to wait for y'all to put 2, and I'm gonna put Manica Labria back up there. Remember, if this your first time watching me, give me a 2. Or if you sensitive, give me a 2. One of those. Hurry up. Come on, y'all. I'm putting Manica Labria up. Actually, if this your first time watching me and you sensitive, give me 1, 2. Like so 12. If you sensitive and this your first time watching me, give me 12. Okay, so I am very, 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 very blunt. And I feel like if I try to mince my words, the things that I say will take way longer than they're supposed to take. So I just want to come out and say it. Whenever I come here on YouTube, I'm only coming on here to be real, so you guys will see the industry for like exactly what it is, so you'll know how to proceed further in life. Now, I'm not gonna always come here and just lay it all out for you guys and make it like super duper easy. However, I am gonna always give you guys like the real. Because I've closed my product line down, I want it to be over. Like, I don't want to keep like talking about it, and I just want us to be honest. Everybody that's on here did not place an order with me. Y'all wasn't all already buying products with me. That's just like right now. If Frosted Flakes decide that they don't want to sell Frosted Flakes no more for whatever reason, Frosted Flakes not gonna start paying for commercials and making commercials like, okay, I ain't making Frosted Flakes no more, but you can buy this cereal. No, they're just gonna stop making Frosted Flakes. Like, I don't want to do the product line anymore. So now, from now on, when I'm doing videos, as I use other products, if I'm using a different product, then I'm going to tell you guys about it, and I'm going to make sure that you guys know like exactly what I'm doing, what different products that I'm using. If I discover anything different that I like, then I'll let you know. But am I going to do a video dedicated specifically to another business? No, not unless they pay me to. So where can I purchase your products? My product line is closed now, you guys. Oh, thank you. But you'll be surprised at how sensitive people are when they ask for the truth. Like, most people are like really sensitive. People be like, oh my God, you're so mean. I'm not mean, I'm being real. Like, that's why most people can't succeed in life, because everybody's looking for somebody to hold their hand through stuff. Like, no, ain't nothing about holding your hand. If your car get repossessed, ain't nobody holding your hand. If you get a 5-day eviction notice, ain't nobody holding your hand. So like, why are we like wanting somebody to pacify us like all the time? And it's so crazy because people are like, oh my God, Sen, like, you closed your product line down. Why? Like, oh my God, you were making so much money. But then when I explain to them what a business is actually like and how it's actually run, they be like, oh yes, because all people know, it's human nature to make a judgment on the exterior of a person or on the exterior of a business without knowing any of the inner workings of that person or business or what it took to get them to the place that they at. So it's normal for people to be like, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. But that's why I'm so transparent and I can't be bashful with you guys, because if I'm not bashful and if I'm really transparent, then you can see what it takes. So that way, if you're going through it, then you know that it's nothing that you're doing wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. That's just part of the process. It's just part of, you know, it's just one of those things that you got to go through to get to the point that you're at. But if I make everything look like sunshines and sparkles and glitter, then your life is going to suck. Because you're going to walk into a situation thinking that you have the tools to get through the things that you need to get through. And then when something comes and hits you in the face, you're going to be like, oh my God, I didn't know that was coming. And you're not going to be able to duck. You're just going to get like hit right in the face. But if I give you the real, and if I don't sugarcoat things with you, and if I'm very honest, and if I'm not blunt, and I'm telling you like it ain't as easy as you think. Like, you're going to have to build a brand. You're going to have to make people know who you are. When you make that first sale, or when you first put your website out there and it don't get a bunch of hits and it don't blow up like everybody else, then it ain't gonna be shocking to you. Why? Because I already told you that it would happen. I already told you that the shit wasn't easy, but I gave you a blueprint though. So you have a blueprint. If you've taken one of my classes, if you've downloaded my vendors list, if you've taken my course on how I made my first $100,000, you now have a blueprint. So the shit's still gonna come, but it ain't gonna hit you in the face. Now when it comes, you can go like that. You can be like, oh shit, like, oh damn, oh, I'm glad I was able to duck that. Sin told me that shit was coming. Like, that's why I'm not about to be fake with y'all. And so if you the type of person that's like sensitive or whatever, when I go on live, don't come on my live. Just don't. Because whenever I do lives, we're gonna be talking and I'm gonna be blunt and I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna ever really do hair live, because when my clients come, my clients, like, it's kind of like a therapy session, and they tell me their personal business. So I'm not going live while I do hair, y'all. But when I come on live here, like during the day, then we can talk about certain things and like help you with certain stuff. But don't come on here thinking that I'm gonna be holding your hand, because Sin's not gonna hold your hand. Sin, like, even in my, with all of my clients for business consulting, and I have quite a few of them, for all of my business consulting, it's not like, oh, Sin, my business isn't growing, what do I do? I'm not like, oh honey, well, what you need to do? I'm like, well, you should probably start posting more. You don't post enough. You need to stop posting so many pictures of yourself. Nobody cares how fat your ass looks in your jeans. Is your fat ass gonna make you money? No, it's not. But you posting pictures of your work wheel, you showing different levels of content, like, that's the type of business consulting that I do. I don't do that little hold your hand stuff, because me holding your hand and me being all sweet and giggly and bubbly ain't gonna make you no money. That's why all these little bubbly giggly, oh my god, oh, like, no, it's not gonna make you money. Water with strawberries in it. Baby, well, listen, you are in the minority. The majority of people are sensitive as hell. If you was in my live yesterday, most people are Carl Thomas, and the girls, I call them Carla. I'm emotional and I can't let go. Like, people be like, oh, Sin, oh, I don't, this one girl's like, put your boobs up, you look so ugly, or this is so ugly. And I was like, whatever I said, I was like, oh, your mom. People are like, oh, that's so unprofessional. Like, what? Like, people have to understand that everything in life, down to finances, your emotions, relationships, children, everything is a give and receive. Everything. You get back whatever you put out. Baby, if you don't want it back with me, you don't bring it. That's what it is. Actually, that's a good question. Look. Because what's funny, okay, so I have 3. So this has been my primary comb since I graduated cosmetology school. Not this specific comb, that would be disgusting. But I will always go buy this comb. Every 3 weeks, I will buy this comb, because it's just, whoa. And then I bought these 2 combs at the same time. Now, this comb I don't really like for detangling, because, well, not that I don't like it, but this comb does not trump this one for detangling, because, like, I don't know, this one, the teeth, I don't know if you can see it, but the teeth on this comb are a little wider and a little more rigid, right? You can't see that, but it's just, they're like longer, thicker, I should say. The width is thicker. And then if you can see, that one is pretty thin, so I can cover more ground with this one. So this one I kind of use like in between if I didn't sanitize this one in time. But this is my primary detangling comb, because I just love these little ridges. It's like makes the detangling process so easy, those little ridges. So like, that'd be everything. And then I use this comb. I really like this one, but I only use this comb to like comb out my silk wraps after I finish them. So yeah, girl. I love you more. Don't spit your sandwich out. The best way to stop hair shedding, now I said this before, there are so many different reasons that your hair could be shedding, and I can't really give you a good way to stop hair shedding because I don't know the density, I don't know the size of your follicles, I don't know your density, I don't know your porosity, I don't know any of that, so I can't really tell you how to stop hair shedding. No problem, sugar. How often do you wash your hair with short natural hair? I mean, really just as much as you want to wash your hair. Like, when it starts stinking or itching, girl, wash it, girl. Like, I think you guys think way too deep into your hair. I think you guys think so deep into your hair, and not just with your hair, just like in life in general. Everybody wants to like draw out these rules. Like, we have to have these set rules that everybody follows. Like, we have these set rules. How often does everybody wash their hair? Everybody's hair is different. Everybody's hair is different. It's just dependent on you and you learning your hair. Like, I can give you pointers and different techniques and things to do once you've learned your porosity, your density, and all of that stuff. Once you've learned all of those things, then you can come to my videos like, okay, I have high porosity hair, so I'm gonna do this. I have low porosity hair. Sid said to do this for low porosity hair. She said to do this for medium porosity hair. But you have to learn what type of hair you have, because I don't know. I can't tell you that, because if I say, oh, well, start regular, make sure you start doing scalp exfoliations, right? You need to do scalp exfoliations because that could mean that your scalp is, your pores are clogged, and that's what it is. But you could possibly be a person that has very, very, very high porosity hair. And if I tell you to do a scalp exfoliation because I don't know that you have high porosity hair, you actually damage your hair, because a person who has high porosity hair has a cuticle that never closes. And you need excessive moisture. And if I tell you to do an exfoliation treatment on your scalp because you have shedding and you're getting a lot of shedding, then that could possibly mean that your pores are clogged. But if you, like I said, if you have high porosity hair and I tell you to do that, and I tell you to use products that have high alcohol contents and things of that nature, then it's actually going to hurt your hair. So do you understand why I can't give you guys that type of advice on your hair just from you saying, hey, my hair sheds, what do? I don't know. I need to know your porosity, your density, all of that stuff. So in my all of my videos, like if my hair videos, in the description box is like a video that I did, and it's called the real texture chart, the real hair typing chart or something like that. It's in all of my description boxes. Please go watch that video, because in that video I explain to you guys how to check your own porosity. I even give you a way to check your own porosity at home. So you guys have to look at that. I cannot educate you in a couple of minutes on YouTube, something that I learned over 2 years in cosmetology school, you guys. Do you know someone's hair after doing it one time? Yep. I can tell the porosity and all. Yep, sure can. Yeah, so you guys, your hair will grow in regardless how you care for it determines if you retain it or not. That's not really true, babe. Oh my God, would y'all please, oh, thank you. Oh, would y'all please get off this rice water stuff? Oh my God, I'm so sick of hearing about that stuff. I'm so sick of hearing about rice water. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna save this video. I want to say this one time and one time only, and it doesn't go. I'm not talking about you, the person who asked. I'm not irritated with you. I'm just irritated by rice water. Y'all, stop believing everything y'all see on social media. Like, literally, somebody could be like, oh, Khaleesi's dragons they had babies and they in Atlanta, and if you put they pee on your hair, you gonna grow a bunch of hair. And y'all all start going and finding Khaleesi's dragons from Game of Thrones and start putting dragon pee on y'all hair if a big enough YouTuber tell y'all to do it. Like rice water. To make rice water, you boil water, or whatever you do with the damn water. You either boil it or you just put rice in water and you leave it and you let it sit for days, right? Do you want to know why you let it sit for days? You're letting the rice water sit for days so it can ferment. Do you know what ferment means? Spoil. So it can rot and so it can spoil. Whenever things ferment, what it means when something ferments, you give it time to create live cultures, meaning you give it time to grow living organisms, and then you put them in your scalp. Now, once again, you don't know your natural pH balances. So let's say you're a person with high porosity hair, right? And you use rose water. You use rotten, spoiled, fermented water. Okay, and you're a person who has high porosity hair, which means that your cuticle is always open. So your cuticle is always open and it doesn't really close and it holds stuff in. So you're putting fermented, rotten, spoiled water inside of your hair. The science behind rice water is that the fermentation and the live microorganisms that are alive will enter your follicles and stimulate hair growth. However, if you're a person who already has unhealthy cuticle or unhealthy scalp or anything of that nature, your scalp and your natural pH level may not be strong enough to be able to combat the type of microbacteria that you've grown in your kitchen because some YouTuber told you to. Stop using fucking rice water. That is so damn stupid. You have no idea of, like, none of you guys are scientists. Nobody went to school. The first person who thought of the dumbass idea for rice water, she didn't go to school nowhere. She saw it online somewhere, and now everybody is in their kitchen spoiling rice water and putting it in y'all head. Y'all might as well stop throwing away y'all milk. Stop throwing away your milk when it go bad. Stop looking at the expiration date. Don't look at the expiration date no more in stores when you buy milk. Just get expired food, let it sit around the house, and then put it in your hair. That's stupid. They make rice bran oil. Get rice bran oil, not fermented, not spoiled freaking rice water. Get fermented, Lord Jesus, get rice bran oil. Rice bran oil is taken from the outer shell of rice. And I just burped. That's gross. Oh well. Y'all put rice water on y'all hair. I can burp. So it's taken from the outer shell of rice, and then it's pressed. The oil of the rice is pressed into a oil. It's pressed out of the rice, of the grain of the rice. Stop putting nasty ass fermented, spoiled, rotten. Y'all might as well start going to the store, getting rotten milk and putting it in your hair, since everybody want to put rice. Like, that is so damn stupid. Y'all just irritate me. Oh, I hate that. Hey, Sin. Do a video. Do a video, Sin. Do a video and lose your cosmetology license. Like, do a video and get some spoiled rice water and give your client a deep conditioning treatment. Show us, Sin. Do a video and show us putting spoiled water in your head. No, like, y'all stop believing everything y'all see. Jesus Christ. I'm going natural. Be my doctor and say I can't use perms or cancer free. Huh? I'm going to be natural. Be my doctor says I can't use perms or I'm 1 year cancer free. You helped me a lot. I'm glad you tell the truth, lady. No problem. I'm glad you're cancer free, babe. How about that clay? I don't know what that is. My husband is my best friend. I love you. Ooh, I love you, girl. You stand up for us who actually went to school. Thank you. Okay, what's your name? Oh, pretty nappy. Oh, I like your name, girl. Listen, on everything, and sometimes I don't like to say this because I don't want people who are not in the hair industry to feel like I don't make videos for them, because I make videos collectively for everybody. But me and my husband were just talking about it this morning. And one thing I'm more passionate about than anything, like anything, is creating an environment where people really know what being a cosmetologist is about, how much passion we really do have, how much skill it really does take, how much strength and valor it takes to be successful in this industry. That I want to show that all hairstylists, not like, hey, girl, I'm fine. Like, we're not all like that. Like, I barely post selfies because all hairstylists are not self-centered. All hairstylists aren't bitches. Like, we're not all rude and nasty and stank. All hairstylists are not like that. Some hairstylists like really love it, like love hair so much. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I do not have to do hair. If I never did another head ever again in life, all of my bills are paid very well. Very well. I make 6 figures without doing hair. I do not have to stand behind a chair anymore. I stand behind a chair and I take clients because I love hair. It's like an art form to me. Like, it's something that I just happen to get paid for. But I love it so much. And most hairstylists love the craft. Like, most of us dream about it. I used to sketch hairstyles, especially when I used to do twisties and stuff like that. Like, I sketch haircuts still to this day. It's an art form for me. I don't do hair for money. I don't do hair for money. That's why when people are like, oh my God, are you gonna open your books? No, I'm not opening my books. I don't do hair for money. And people play with me. They play with my time. They stand me up. I am not trading time for money when I do hair. Never. I'm not doing that anymore. That's not what I do. So it's for the passion of it, because I love it so much. And that's what my YouTube is about. I'm blunt and I'm transparent because I want people to understand that hairstylists, the real hairstylists, have real, true, like, love and passion for this. And the ones that you see this double booking, it's like what? I ain't there. The ones that double booking and got 15 people sitting in there waiting all at the same time, those are females who found out how much money hairstylists make and they wanted to get rich quick. They wanted to come up and they got a little bit of skill level. They could do a little bit of hair, so they came up. But that's not how all hairstylists are. And the majority of the hairstylists that are good, the hairstylists that's gonna respect your time, the hairstylists that's not gonna play with your money, the hairstylists that if you book an appointment at 9 o'clock, she gonna be there at 8, just like I'm here right now. My first client today ain't until 10:20, but I got here at 8. I was editing videos and I'm like making sure that everything's together. That hairstylist, the one that you really want, because you complaining about the rest of them, but the hairstylist that you really want, you complain about her prices. You complain about her structure. You complain that she got a grace period. You complain that she got a lay policy. You complain that she take deposits. You complaining about that. But that's the hairstylist that you want. But you don't want to follow her structure. You rather go to the girl, she ain't making you pay no deposit. You know why she ain't making you pay no deposit? She can't, because she gonna be late. How she gonna make you pay a deposit and she ain't even gonna be there? She probably gonna forget about your appointment. So she ain't making you pay no deposit, because when you get there, she probably gonna be, they gonna have to call her and remind her that you there. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's what my, good morning. That's what my channel is based around. Just so the hairstylists like me have the confidence to come out and say, like, hey, like, this is my structure and this is how it's gonna go. In the industry, the consumer complains about an unprofessional hairstylist, but you don't want to follow the structure that a professional hairstylist has. You think that hairstylists work for you and they should bow at your every whim, and that's not how it goes. And so that's why I'm so transparent on my channel. So hairstylists will understand that they can stand their ground. And then other hair, like as a consumer, you'll understand why. If you have a hairstylist that has a grace period or that has a policy or who does take deposits and things of that nature, you'll understand why. So I hope that answered. I'm in Vegas. Yeah, my books are closed. Girl, most people try to be disrespectful to us, and that's why I closed my books, because like I said, I don't do hair for money anymore. So, I mean, people still pay me, but it's not like, oh my God, if a client cancels, I can't pay my booth rent. That's not it. I can pay my booth rent up for the next 6 months if I wanted to. And I'm not trying to brag, but I do it because I love it. That's what, and I'm telling y'all that so you'll understand why my books are closed. Like, people don't respect my time. I don't do hair for money. I do it because I'm passionate about it and I love it. And then I love recording content for you guys. And like I said, I love it. And I've had clients that I've had for years. And I'm about to make them find another hairstylist. I'm only 28. What the hell else I'm going to do when I'm at home? So, you know, like, thank you. Listen, you need to take deposits no matter what. I don't care if every client that you have is good. You have to take deposits. I don't care. You do not start your business off taking making specials. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't care what anybody says. You do not. No, don't do that. You do not want a clientele full of people to come to you because you do specials. But I have to go.